Hi everybody, and welcome to Moodle Support Theater. Today we're going to introduce you to the new text editor in version 3.3. To do that, I came to the top, I made sure my editing was turned on, and I'm going to come down here to Assignment for Chapter 5. I'm going to edit my settings. What is the text editor? Well, this is the item that you use to input almost all of your information into Moodle. It has been improved and some utility has been added. Now, some of the old features came across. For example, when you come to the upper left-hand corner, it will highlight the feature by floating your mouse. It'll identify that button, and if you click it, it will expand the screen. It's a toggle. If you want it to go away, click it again. The other two toggles, first of all, you can expand to a full screen, and when you're done working, come to the top, toggle, and you'll go back to the original view. And finally, and I think this is interesting, here on the bottom row, if you're working in HTML, let's say you need to embed a YouTube video, you do that using this feature. When you're done adding your content using cut and paste, click, and that information is input into the HTML. Let's review the rows. There's some interesting changes. Most of this stuff on the top row is the same as it was. This is going to deal with your heading sizes. Now, do remember, everything in the box is going to look a little bit smaller than it actually appears on the front page. Creating links is the same. Images, this has got just a little bit of a new feature. Let's give that a click. Let's browse your repository. We'll grab a picture and play with it. We're going to choose Upload. You can tell I've done this a few times. We're all about accessibility here at SOU, and I'm going to ensure that I add a caption. I like to pre-write them. I can get the majority of typos out of there. And now look at the size of the image, and that auto size is selected. 800's just a little big for my purposes. I'm going to say 200 and click away. That will automatically size the image. And finally, I'm going to say I want my text appearing at the top and save. The only thing we have lost in this new version, you used to be able to click and drag the corners to increase or decrease the size. That's no longer available. You do have to go back into the image and make any changes. Second row, again, about halfway through, is pretty much old friends and previously used, underlining, flushing left, centering your content, things like that. These are interesting. I urge you to visit them. One is an equation editor, one is a chemistry editor, and this one allows you to do some freehand sketching. Kind of fun. What we have here, you can insert those special characters such as a copyright, a pound, a euro symbol. You can put in tables, you can put in columns. Now this is exciting. We've had this previously where you can add a URL, a video, or an audio. However, we have the ability to create an audio recording. When you click this and you have a microphone active and in place, you're going to have 2 minutes to record content. The content countdown appears here, and when you're all finished, press the bar again. You now have the option to attach it as an annotation, give it a name that's appropriate to the recording, and choose OK. Notice where it appears. Be careful and make sure you do a return so you have room should you do additional work. Otherwise, it's going to just butt right up against it. We have the same thing happening here for a recording of video. This can be very useful in a scientific example. Let's go ahead. Let's start the recording. Let's make sure we are using the proper equipment. I like the fact it does this. Okay, here we go. Sorry for frightening any small children in the room. This is what it looks like with a regular webcam. When you're all done, Stop your recording. Again, you can change the name as needed. And now you have a video annotation. As we continue across the row, we have font size and font style. We can pick colors and background colors. And now this is interesting, correction marks and displaying the text with correction marks. If I take something here and I wish to use a correction symbol, I can do that, and I can actually ensure that it will display if I make an entry. Coming down the bottom row, some really interesting things. These two items deal with accessibility. One is an accessibility checker, and you can deal with these problems before you publish it instead of having to correct it afterwards. And here's a screen reader giving you information on changes you may wish to make. Now you can insert Word directly, or you can choose in the paste special from a Word document, a Google document, or unformatted. One thing I think is kind of interesting is this button right here. You can get a preview of what all this stuff is going to look like. Okay, I'm going to come down to the bottom, save and display. Let's go back to the front page, make sure we didn't miss anything. If you have any additional questions on the text editor, of course, come to Library 321, Center for Instructional Support. We are here to help. I think we have some good features here, and I look forward to working with you on them. Thank you.